What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are back with our Titans franchise. Another 2-game episode. If you guys have been enjoying these 2-game episodes, maybe, I mean, I scratch your back, you like and subscribe back. Yeah, I did it, and I cringed you. Don't worry about it. I'm at, about an 8 or a 9 energy-wise right now, even though I was really debating on, taking a nap. It's like 2 a.m. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm feeling good right now. Motivation is a great tool. I will more than likely, halfway through this video, be down to about a 3. So, enjoy it while it lasts. We're playing against Zach here, who is the Giants. I can't remember what team. What team was he before he decided to go to Giants? I don't even know. But to the outside here, we see Mr. Jonnu Smith. We're having an okay drive. Do we have a flag early on? I don't even know. Well, here's Ronald Jones using that speed. Using that jukebox for a half an extra yard. I don't know. We don't really use jukebox, like, proper. I don't know if there's, like, a way to use it more OP, but we're just not. And off the edge, instant sack. Mr. Zimenez. Okay, that's, it's a name you probably didn't expect me to know. I didn't expect to know it either, but I had to learn it because he's already kind of destroying us. I gotta say, oh, I thought we were gonna catch that. Gotta learn the name of my attacker. The victim usually does learn. Field goal, 3-0. Halfway through the first quarter, it's going to be his ball. So, an okay drive. Wish we would have obviously finished with this, a touchdown. That's how most teams feel. But points are points. And here he's a very run-heavy team because he obviously has Saquon Barkley. And he also has Bryce Love, who's a superstar with Jukebox. So, a really good tandem of running backs there and deep down the middle. Finds Evan Ingram, a guy that I hate to defend and love to throw to. We don't have him to throw to, though. So, we get the rough end of this one. But obviously, Johnny's pretty damn good himself. And here, Bryce Love, like we said, he's pretty damn good. Super fast, agile, and injured. he's injured. Okay, I mean, I don't like... Oh, 3rd and 1. Good stop, fellas. Stopping him with a field goal as well. Ooh, broken collarbone. I don't like seeing injuries. And I definitely don't like seeing lag, which is what's happened to him twice now in kicks. Gotta love that. Thank you, EA. Perfect servers as usual. And here, oh, made him miss, kind of. Or the lag kicked in again. Who freaking knows anymore? Down to the 15-yard line, though. If we would have ran a little smoother, we probably would have scored. And, oh, speaking of smooth, there you go, Mariota. Probably should have went for the first down there, but, it is what it is. 2nd inches, first down. What's the difference? Especially when you score a touchdown to your new target, Tylan Wallace. Nice. Inside. Oh, look at the hit. Really good hit there on 2nd and 3 now. He's going to run it again. Not really getting much. I mean, he was coming in pretty much averaging about 200 yards a game rushing. And right now, we're locking up. I mean, you can see he's 4th and 1. Going to have to punt for the 26-yard line. Start of the second quarter. You want to throw that a little later next time. Oh, good move, though. There you go. Okay. Our stick skills are, they're looking decent today, even though my analog stick is basically broken at this point. And Mariota, maybe just take that, or just throw it all the way across the field so you can get an interception with Jeromepkr and potentially take this in for a touchdown. Okay, he doesn't, but good job us. B is wide open there. Even if he drops it, it is what it is. It's not a turnover if he drops it, unless you're really unlucky. So we decided, just give him the ball back. Why not keep him in it? Why not? And that guy is, do I really have to say that last name? EA's doesn't let us use the last name, but if it's automatically put in, no one cares, apparently. I don't know what to tell you. 1st and 15, and that is, who you think it is? It's Deion Jones. No, it's Julio Jones, who's obviously at this point very low of an overall. Wow, good tackle there. Well, yeah, it is a tackle. It doesn't count as a sack because it's a read op. Underneath, Saquon just slips it in there barely for the first down. About halfway through the second, and the game's a lot closer than it probably should be. Archer off the edge. No one blocked him. Obviously, it's an RPO, so you got to get rid of that quickly. Somebody play some coverage. Okay, I mean, we stopped the gay. That's what a lot of religions tried to do. 3rd and 11 into the end zone. It's going to be knocked down again. Same target, and let's see the same result. It is not. So finally, the lag seems to have subsided a little bit. So maybe we can get back to a hopefully clean game, because it should be 10-6 right now, maybe even worse for us. And Wallace, okay, I mean, he's making his way back to redeeming himself for some of those early drops when he joined us. Who the hell is this? Is this... Okay, I don't know what the title of the video is, but it's probably safe to say that he's probably the guy we're talking about. Just throwing that out there. Johnny Smith, throw on the run to him. Good gain about 18, so a 3rd and 1, very manageable. Can we not do that? Can we not? Was that him again? It was him. Nice. 4th and 6 from the 37-yard line. We do kick it. It is up. It is good. I mean, hell, why would you want a first down, right? Over the middle, crossing pattern, we just, it's hard to cover them in general, but for us, we obviously over-pursue a lot of different players. We don't want to give up anything, and in the turn, sometimes that can happen, but usually we end up giving up more by doing that, but this time, it worked. We covered everything. We literally cover everything. We come up with the pick. The fast man, Gilbert, gets back there in time. Not many people are used to the speed of him, There's only a few names. Good catch. There's only a few names you would expect that kind of speed from. What the hell is that? It should have been a touchdown. Instead, it's from the 3. 24 seconds left. 2nd and goal, Mariota. Back and forth, back and forth. Zimenez is chasing us down. And we just kind of take a sack, which, that's very smart. 3rd and goal from the back of the end zone. Johnny was open, and the throw was missed. Jake Elliott, though, up for yet another field goal. Up 13 to start the second half. It could be worse. There you go, Harold, to the 19-yard line for him after the sack. And there's, of course, Saquon deciding to show up all of a sudden. 7 for 15. Maybe not really showing up. And, Saquon, another short play on 3rd and 2. Gains about 3. I mean, there's been not a lot. There's not really been a whole lot for him to find. So far, we've been locking up pretty much. And here, Adoree actually picks the thing off. I don't know if Gay is really short or what's the story. Oh, there goes Adoree. Rhymes with story. And yeah, I don't know how he caught that, but Gay must be really short, or I don't know. And here, yeah, man, that's I totally should have caught that. 100% all skill. 1st and 10, that worked. It didn't go well because he caught it, but you fall down like that, that's usually a huge gainer, but he has to jump over our guys, so it is what it is. Saquon Barkley finding some room. About 11-yard gain on the play. Midfield, I mean, there's plenty of time in the game, and a little bit less every time he takes a sack, because that's a huge drive derailer. 2nd and 16. Finds his man Gay. He really likes that guy. I don't know if he's got... Yeah, he really likes that guy. I don't know if he has a scenario. What's the story? But a lot of targets to him. I'll tell you that. Saquon Barkley spinning away, and he, on 2nd and 4, gets about 5 for the first down. We're reaching almost the 4th quarter. He's got to speed it up a little bit, but obviously points are the biggest thing right now, and I feel like Adoree got maybe a little hand on it. I don't know what happened there. And here over the middle, we completely missed the hit stick. We knew we weren't going to get there first, so either try to hit stick, hopefully he comes into us. Okay, the wording. But it didn't happen. And here, 3rd and 2, another Saquon run. Gets the conversion. So 1st and 10, not a bad drive. It's taken a while, like we said. Another sack by this defense. Gilbert this time. But still, points are points. And look at us. Look at this. This isn't looking good for him. 3rd and 20 now. Trying to get the conversion. He's going to get sacked again. Harold Landry with his 2nd. 4th and 29. I mean, he kind of has to go for it. The field goal really doesn't do a whole lot for him. He's going to take a shot at the back of the end zone. And his guy comes up big. He's that definitely keeps him in the game. Not bad at all by Mr. Gay, he's been targeted a lot, and he's come up with the play for the most part. So, we're kind of losing that matchup. Here goes Foster. A few yards gain. It's going to be a 2nd and 6. We're up 14. Just don't blow the lead. That's all you got to do. Oh, my. Okay, they're going to just let his safety run by, or whoever it was. Yeah, I mean, just a flawless game of Madden as per usual. When do you not see this in the game? 1st and 10, comes with the blitz, and he almost gets it. But instead, Corey Davis pretty much seals it with that dagger catch. Over the middle, Evan Engram holds on. I'm surprised there's no hit stick. That's the one thing we really missed in this series is a strong hitting safety. Like, we really should have got someone like 90 speed. I don't know who we could have got, but I would have loved to see it. 3rd and inches, he's going to run the ball, and he's actually going to be short. Now, 36-yard line, 4th and 1. game is already looking pretty good, but if you stop them, which we do, I'd say the game is basically wrapped up. Is there any more highlight plays? There is, because I believe Ronald had a chance to score there, but rules are rules. You're up by too much. You probably shouldn't be trying to score, and we could have had another one there, but this one definitely will end the game. So we kneel it out, basically, and we win the game. You know, game 1 of 2 has been a success. Mariota didn't really have a great game himself, though. It just defense locked down. We had some rushing yards, short fields. His drives were really long, and, you know, they came away with not a lot of points. So it's just one of those games where the stats aren't going to be great, you know, other than maybe like sacks or picks, but it's fine. Sometimes that's the way the game is, and a win is a win. Jimenez with a monster game. Mariota gets an upgrade, which gets him to a 90. I know you guys have been desperately trying to get me to go improviser, but I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. Look how much XP he needs. He's only at 90, and he's getting old as hell. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. And you can see here, we do trade for Jimenez. This was a trade that we actually had working with him for, I don't even know, several weeks now. Probably since week 3, maybe? 2 or 3. And we were basically just waiting till his and my matchup was done. So there it is, and it works out for us because he still, you know, agrees to trade him. And hopefully we have found ourselves the successor to the other side of Mr. Harold Landry, which would be quite insane. If he puts up numbers like he just did against us with Harold on the team, that is going to be something. So hopefully that actually works out. Here goes Ronald Jones to start off the game against Anton's Texans, our division rival. Very tough fight in this division for once, finally. And, of course, we do get the ball first. So Mariota looking deep outside. That is a dime of a throw all the way down inside the 20. Of course, we don't like receiving the ball first, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. 7-yard gain, about 8 actually, they're going to say. Mariota from the 10. Potentially take a look at the run. Maybe not. Nope, outside. Perfect throw to Batson. We're diming up early so far. From the 2-yard line now, and oh, he's got some pressure. Can't get it, though, and Wallace threads that line nicely. Really good throw, obviously, as usual, by Mariota. And then an amazing grab with the footwork. I'm really impressed by that. Oh, I thought we were going to have that good dot outside to Mr. DeAndre Hopkins. Guy that the Texans in real life said, you know what? You have one of the best receivers in the league. You have the top 3 receiver in the league. We don't want him. Just give us a second round and we're happy. Anton did not believe that was a smart decision. Seems like somebody did, at least. 1st and 10, except for all Texans fans ever. 1st and 10, gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now. You can see Watson is in the zone. I don't know what he has. Maybe some sort of like run and gun or like blitz radar or something. Something where he needs to complete like 5-yard passes consecutively. I don't know what it is, but probably not super great. Hopefully. Please don't be super great. Lots of time, 2nd and 8, and his guy misses the throw. The pressure actually did get there. Not an often thing you see when you're playing against a really good overall quarterback. Here outside finds his running back perfectly down to the 11. Okay, a tough spot to score from because, you know, you got to get about 10 to 11 yards there. Uh-oh, he's finding room, and maybe not that tough. He gets it all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal. Looking for the throw, and wow, diving play. Maybe he should have tried to get the pick there. I believe he has acrobat. 2nd and goal from the 1. Loses a yard. Uh-oh, 3rd and goal from the 2. We got a chance. We still bring the heat, but it's not enough, and he runs it right up the middle with Eckler. Good, good bait there. Good trust in his line. Anthony Barr with the sack. 2nd and 19. Last play of the 1st quarter. And we're going to find Mr. Batson inside. A little sneaky little throw. Perfect throwing so far from Mariota. Good blocks here. Ronald Jones and a little inside handoff. 7 yards gained. 3rd and 2 now. Huge conversion chance. Why aren't we throwing that earlier? I don't know. Is that the luckiest switch off in the history of Madden on defense? I'm just saying. It very well could be. Because they allowed him to switch off to him before we even threw it. Normally, I can't even get to the damn guy. Oh, look at this, though. Looking good. His guy's in an animation. Ours was, but we got up quicker. That's not Ronald Jones. That's Jonathan Jones. Has the speed down the sideline. And he dives in for the score. I was talking about how, normally I can't even get a switch off when the ball's in the air towards the player. And Anton, don't do it. Don't do it. Another pick six. This was shaping up to be a close battle, but after a few of those plays, this game is completely turned around. It's 21-7 now, and throwing it deep to that's not Hopkins, that's QT, I believe. No, it's Will Fuller. It's Will Fuller, I believe. Not going to catch it. 2nd and 10. He's going to lose a yard. This is not looking good for him right now. We're in a good spot, and here, almost sacked, picked off again. This time by Hooker, and don't tell me. Hooker gets a pick six. That's 3 pick sixes in a row. That is absurd. How is that even the case? How is that even possible? This team the defense just carried hard. I don't even know if we needed them to, but they did. They did. So offense, definitely the numbers are going to look a little worse today, I would imagine. So it is what it is, though. And there's another pick. I don't even know if I blame him on that one because that one's a hard judge, and it really is. And Kennedy all the way down to the 35. Offense finally gets another chance at it. It's been ages, it feels like, since we had the ball. And what a throw right to Johnny for the touchdown. We have put up points in a hurry. Was that 28 points in the second quarter? That's absurd. That's absolutely absurd. We can put up points fast. Very fast. And there's another pick. Adoree Jackson with his second of the game with a pick six. Is this potentially finally the time he gets a breakout scenario? That's all I'm saying in here. Really nowhere to go. We're going to lose our damn bazooka. We almost never seem to be able to utilize bazooka. We get sacked every time with it. Or no one gets open. And here, bouncing around with that jukebox. There you go. To the 40. Manageable. Not easy, but manageable. Oh my lord, if he's in, and he is, Mariota's a freak, and that's a lot of players coming at you. Lost about 11 yards on the play. Looking for someone open, really not seeing that someone. We're going to take the shot here, and his guy down that sideline been, kind of baiting out against us, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. We took our chance. We knew the risk, and unfortunately, that risk came true. We end up throwing a pick. 2nd and 10. After a failed run, I believe. Oh, look at this. Rolling all the way out. Where is the other guy going? And his guy's, some random dude just going to jump ball it. Who cares, it doesn't matter. And here we run commit. And he runs into his own guy. I don't know how the hell that's not a touchdown, but cool, man, I suppose. 2nd and 10, swatted away. 23 seconds left from the 10-yard line. Here it is. Could get off the field, and what a find. Back of the end zone. Unfortunate that pretty much will end the half, but we do have a shot. We have a shot, and it's going to go to Ronald Jones all the way to the 45. 3 seconds left. Can't kick the field goal. We're going to try to run the ball with Ronnie. Ronald is going to get a decent bit all the way down to the 34. If it wasn't a score, at the very least, it was more stats, right? I mean, oh, no, we're not supposed to admit that. I mean, we almost scored. Damn, dude. We're in a good spot. However, let's start the second half. If we can put 35 points in a half, why can't he put up 35? He doesn't even need 35. He's got 14 already. You just got to play a bit of defense. Obviously, actually scoring is going to be a huge part of it, too. Good find there for a gain of about exactly 20. 1st and 10 now after that gain. Trying to bust through on the D-line. Uh-oh. That's the kind of play that gets you back into the game. We swat. Barely miss, and Hopkins is going to walk in for a gigantic touchdown. Looking for someone open. Really not going to find that someone. Running on the sideline here, though. We get a little throw to Corey Davis. Really good throw on the run, actually. 1st and 10 from the 43 now. Looking for the play. It's going to be tipped and picked because it was underthrown, I believe, because our guy burned him. He absolutely burned, so there should be no chance to even get a hand on the ball, let alone a pick off the tip. Here underneath. Oh, no, don't do it to him. Harold Landry has the ball, and he's going to take it exactly to the 19-yard line. Huge hit on our user. Clutch one, too. Gets us the ball back and everything. And then down the middle, Mr. Johnny Smith with another touchdown. 42-24, or 21. At least we've been scoring a little bit this drive. Underneath for the curl route. Gets the conversion here. Almost swatted as he threw it. Instead, it's a perfect throw all the way down to the 44. So once again, we have ourselves a high scoring slinger battle. The only difference is he's not really playing defense too well. We're doing okay. You know, we have a chance every here and there to make a big play, maybe get a pick or even just get him off the field. But in general, oh, that's a really good play. Oh, look at him. He's still going. Oh, no. He's still going all the way down to the touchdown. Of course, they do overturn that. And it won't. It doesn't matter because the ball is overthrown. Here, second and goal from the 1. Another chance, and he does find his man. So it's close. Close enough, but can either team play defense? That's the question, and so far it seems probably not. All right, so, I mean, there's definitely a decent chance. Obviously, you know, we did just convert a first down, but there's still a chance for him to come back here, especially if we make stupid mistakes like something like that, because obviously taking a sack there could derail the whole thing. We can't run the ball here. The clock is going to somewhat stop, or it will, you know, it will stop, but it'll be his ball. He intercepts that one as Mariota underthrows the ball twice now this game. I know it says accurate. The accuracy might be all right, but guys, please, definitely underthrown. I know we probably should have, you know, tapped it, but the bullet, it was underthrown. You can see the animation where the guy kind of slows down, and then the ball, like, he reaches his hand back. I just did it in real life. I don't know why, but he reaches his hand back and obviously can't get the ball. Here, almost a grounding. You know, he kind of got back to that. I don't know how that works. Is it, if you go back to the pocket, does it count as a grounding? Good recovery there by Adoree because he had that inside lane for a second. The safety missed underneath throw, but there is a penalty, and that penalty is going to be, hopefully, yes, holding, thankfully. And Watson, after the hold, that is unfortunate for him. He was going to go for it, but he decides, after all, to go for the field goal. I suppose, you know, he's had a couple of stops. Why not? Although Jonnu makes that decision look a little worse already. But, you know, if he can hold it to a field goal, he gets another chance at it down 2 possessions rather than being down 3. So, right now, it's looking like a decent decision. And, wow, I really thought it was going to be picked off again. Got the ball there. This is one of our worst games interception-wise with Mariota, but he's still slinging. He's still slinging, and that's all that matters. 1 yard, well, basically a no-yard rush. Ronald Jones to the outside, barely going to get the edge. I'm telling you, this right trigger is broken. You can't tell me it's not. Look how it's like, that was his, I believe, 82 speed linebacker versus Ronald Jones. Here on 3rd and 6, clutch throw and catch to Jonnu. Down to the 3 now, 3rd and goal. And there is the read option with Corey Davis, or the inverted veer, which is technically still a read option play. I don't know why we didn't use that more, because it seems pretty decent. I think there's throwing ones as well, but we're a bit ahead in the league now, and that has been banned, ironically. So we decided to use it. It wasn't because of us. It's just, you know, it just so happened that we used it. I think we might have used it in the past, like a season or 2 ago as well, but a little bit later in this season, we will see that play completely banned. It actually might have been banned like right close to here. It might have even been banned there, and I might have forgot. I don't remember, but oh, good pick. Luckily, it appears that it will not matter because yeah, we kind of do our thing. And look at Kennedy. And here, I wasn't 100% sure of the rules, even though I'm a mod and I probably should know. But I think if it's more than 3 possessions, you can't return it. It wasn't more, so I think we were fine there. This, however, probably should have been banned. Not banned, but a punishment. I don't know if it was. Technically, he did still have a chance. You know, if we only get a field goal there, you know, it's 3 possession, 3 timeouts. And there's a safety. So, long story short, an ugly game for both teams, but also a not ugly game. You know, it was kind of a fun one. Both teams, you know, slinging hard, trying their best to win. All grit. Accuracy kind of went out the window a little bit for both of us at times, and it was just really who could make the more plays, and apparently we did. 7 takeaways. He had 4. Like I said, slop fest, but it was an interesting one. You know, it doesn't always have to be an accurate, boring festival of BS. And why did Osweiler have a pass? Oh, maybe as a backup at some point? I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. But here is, of course, the stat line. And we will have some upgrades after this, most likely, because I believe we did come into the game with very close on a few upgrades. with our guys being very close in points. And here's one, Corey Davis, and holy crap, yeah, give me more of those upgrades. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy the video, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. But anyways, hope you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!